Hello, do you ever wonder why some people are poor and others are rich? I think it's because of the way they manage their money. We are learning from one of them, Robert Kiyosaki. In this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he's sharing lessons with us. I've been recording videos about the same book, and this is video number 48. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. On this channel, I share business tips, YouTube tips, earning money online tips. That will be affiliate marketing, motivation, and now books. If you are new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And if any of that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing and sharing and leaving a comment, liking, and all that. And if for you who has been here before, thank you, appreciate you very much, especially if you came here on a premiere. If you didn't come on a premiere, please come on a premiere. I'll share my schedule here so you can see when these premieres come. I'm here every single day at 11 a.m. US Eastern Time. On Friday, a premiere instead of books, that's books. And then on Fridays becomes a live. I come live. And then at 11:30 on just 2 days of the week, Thursdays and Sunday, I come again. Thursday, YouTube tips, business tips. And then on Sunday, I do motivation. So this video is a Sunday video. This one I'm recording it, intending it is a Sunday video. When you are watching it later, another video is coming. Please hang around. Another one will come shortly after this one. And that will be motivation for everyone. For everyone. Please consider subscribing and liking and click on that bell to be notified when all these things are happening. Appreciate you all very much. At the end, I'll be sharing how you can get this book and also how you get to all those videos I've finished. I'm trying to make this video shorter, moving faster. This is video number 48. And this 48 is about, I started on it, the topic already. It's called, it's chapter 7 of the book. It's called Overcoming Obstacles. That's the chapter headline. But we had started on it already. But before I go into that, I want to first tell you something about Robert in case you are new today. Robert Kiyosaki is, when you see me reading, I got it from the book. He's a self-made millionaire. He's an entrepreneur. He's an educator. He's an investor with a mission to elevate the financial well-being of humanity, starting with one life and one person at a time. And I say that person could be you, could be me, could be any of us, could be all of us. And he called this Rich Dad Poor Dad because he had two dads. One was his real dad, and this was a very intelligent man, highly educated, with a PhD, and he was a student of education, but ended up dying broke. We learned some lessons from that. And then the other one, the rich dad, is actually his friend's dad. His friend was Mike, and he had a dad who taught them all these lessons. And he had a story to tell because, a unique story, because he left his former school from education at age 13, 8th grade. I ended up being one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. So Robert learned lessons from him and comparing with his own dad and put everything in this book. So I started a long, long time ago, and no, not a long, long time ago, but many, many, many videos ago. It's almost 2 months when I'm recording this, right? And we're on video number 48. So before I continue, I always like to review where we ended in 47. Remember, we had already started, I mentioned we had already started on it, so we are continuing. And in 47, Rich Dad had said, when you see me reading, I got it out of the book. Rich Dad had said that there are 5 main reasons why financially literate people, that's a key word there, financially literate. It's not like they don't know, they know. Why financially literate people may still not have like the cash flow. They don't have money, but they know what to do. So he says people like that, there are 5 reasons. One of them is fear. Then he says cynicism, laziness, bad habits, or arrogance. That would be the reason, according to him, why they're not rich, because they have the knowledge. And we had started on number 1, which was fear. So that's where I continue. We had read something about the fear, and now I'll just continue on. So video 48, this is new content. So he writes, Robert, that their rich dad constantly told Mike and me. Remember, Robert is the childhood friend, Mike. And Mike is Rich Daddy's son. He told Mike and me that the greatest reason for lack of financial success was because most people played it too safe. People are so afraid of losing that they lose. Those were his words. People are so afraid of losing that they lose. So now Robert is writing, Frank Tarkenton, a one-time great NFL quarterback, says it still another way. This is now Frank saying, winning means being unafraid to lose. Winning means being unafraid to lose. In my own life, Robert is writing, I've noticed that winning usually follows losing. Before I finally learned to ride a bike, I first fell down many times. I've never met a golfer who has never lost a golf ball. I've never met people who have fallen in love who have never had their heart broken. You agree with that? And I've never met someone rich who has never lost money. So far, most people, the reason they don't win financially is because the pain of losing money is far greater than the joy of being rich. Another saying in Texas is, remember we were talking about Texas in the previous video, if you watched number 47. Another saying in Texas is, everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. That's a common one. Most people dream of being rich, but are terrified of losing money, so they never get to heaven. Rich Dad used to tell Mike and me stories about his trip to Texas. If you really want to learn the attitude of how to handle risk, losing, and failure, go to San Antonio. That's what he used to say. And visit the Alamo. The Alamo is I hope I'm saying that right. The Alamo is a great story of brave people who choose to fight, knowing there was no hope of success. They chose to die instead of surrendering. It's an inspiring story worthy of study. Nonetheless, it's still a tragic military defeat. They got their butts kicked, so how do Texans handle failure? They still shout, remember the Alamo, just fight. He made me read those words. I didn't like reading those, but he wrote them. Sorry. Mike and I had this story a lot. He always told us this story when he was about to go into a big deal, and he was nervous. After he had done all his due diligence, and it was time to put up or shut up, he told us this story. Every time he was afraid of making a mistake or losing money, he told us this story. It gave him strength, for it reminded him that he could always turn a financial loss into a financial win. Rich Dad knew that failure would only make him stronger and smarter. It's not that he wanted to lose, he just knew who he was and how he would take a loss. He would take a loss and make it a win. That's what made him a winner and others losers. It gave him the courage to cross the line when others backed out. That's why I like Texans so much, he would say. They took a great failure and turned it into inspiration, as well as a tourist destination that makes them millions. But probably his words that mean the most to me today are these. Texans don't bury their failures. They get inspired by them. They take their failures and turn them into rallying cries. Failure inspires Texans to become winners. But that formula is not just the formula for Texans, it is the formula for all winners. I'm about to finish. I started warning you when I'm about to finish, so I don't just stop. I've said that falling off my bike was part of learning to ride. I remember falling off only made me more determined to learn to ride, not less. I also said that I've never met a golfer who has never lost a ball. For top professional golfers, losing a ball or a tournament provides the inspiration to be better, to practice harder, to study more. That's what makes them smarter. For winners, losing inspires them. For losers, losing defeats them. Let me repeat that. For winners, losing inspired them. So when you lose, you get inspired to do even better. But for losers, losing defeats them. So when they lose, they give up. That's my own words. Okay, I'll end there with the reading, but he has notes for you. But he has 3. Note 1. He called it the art of winning. The concept of winning and our desire to win in all areas of our lives were themes of the 2016 US presidential election. It's a mindset, a goal to which we can all aspire. And that motivates us to embrace our mistakes, learn from them, and keep our sights focused on winning. Note number 2. For most people, the reason they don't win financially is because the pain of losing money is far greater than the joy of being rich. Note number 3. Failure inspires winners. Failure defeats losers. I'll repeat that. Failure inspires winners. Failure defeats losers. I'm going to stop here because there is another video. I have a motivational video on this day. It's kind of like motivational. Please watch out for it. It will come. I schedule them always. They come as premieres. So I'll stop here so that we don't have too long videos. I've not recorded the other one yet, by the way. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I knew that I don't want this to be too long. So the other one is more important. It's more important. It comes just once a week. These come daily. I can always read more. Okay. For those of you who want to know how to get this one, the physical copy is, I have a link, a pinned comment. When you go to all comments, on top of the comments is my comment. It has a link that takes you through honestsoul.com is my website. You get to Amazon Audible and you click on podcasts over there on podcasts and Audible. Then you get to the Amazon Audible. You choose Premium Plus. That's where you're going to find this book. And it's free, but they give you audio free. No, I said physical first. Let's do physical. Physical, when you go to this link, it's right there. You see the image of this book. But audio, when you click on podcast, you go there and you register and they give you a free trial. This free trial it's a free trial, but it's really free because you have a whole month. If you have a whole month, although they take your information, you 1 month is enough for you to really listen to this book. I consider that free. I know that later they may want you to continue with Audible, but you can choose not to continue because within 1 month you have finished, right? And then for those of you who want to watch all the videos we finished, still the same pinned comment, and at the end of this video, you click on the end screen. What comes up? That's a whole playlist. I call it lessons from Robert Kiyosaki. All the videos. You play one, they come after the other. You play only one time. You can skip if you want. But also in the pinned comment, that link is there. So I have 2 links to go to the book or to go to the previous lesson. I don't want to make this a very long video. Please like, especially if you came when I'm premiering this video. Please like and leave a comment. Always. That's how you support it. That's how we grow this channel. And the message is a great message. And even those who come later, please like and leave a comment, share, invite more people. Because I feel like if you learn these lessons, especially young people, this is going to make a difference, a huge, huge difference in their life. Because many people just go to work, come home, go to work, come home. No plan. So if you learn these lessons, we create a better life. That's the purpose. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I record daily. Okay. Please leave a comment, like, share. Like I always end them. Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take a step to better you. Bye-bye.